What's going on, guys? Rapid Plays, and the Eastern Roman Empire is here. They're here to take the northern lands that they have lost back. They have sent two massive armies. Ooh, look at these camel riders. But they have sent two massive armies to come and siege and take a barbarian settlement here. So yeah, this is a 2v2 battle replay. I play as who is this? I'll be honest, I don't know the name of the factions off the top of my head, but they're two barbarian factions defending here, as you can tell. Two northern barbarian factions defending the fortress, and we have the Eastern Romans coming to attack. So yeah, let's get this battle started here. So what my plan is here is I am going to try to defend this town center here, and my teammate, the computer, has set up on the outside here. Look at that. Got two Germanic barbarian factions. Oh! They have already started to bombard the walls. Beautiful bombardments coming in here. See if we can't get a nice little view of where this one's coming down at. Hitting this side wall here. Putting a little bit of damage on it. I don't know if they're trying to blow it down. Doesn't look. Oof! Nasty hit there into this unit. Losing 10 men with a single hit there. This unit's already down 100. Ooh. Down 22 units here. And I am sallying out my cav. I sallied them out of this doorway here. I'm pushing them out here. I'm going to try to silence at least these two onagers. The onagers have started to charge or started to target my men here. So I'm trying to move them around, push them around a bunch. Make sure that they just don't get absolutely sized down before they even get there. But the Eastern Romans do see this, and they're starting to send over some of their medium skirmisher cavalry to face it. So I peel 3 units off of the attack to come and face their cav. And yeah, here they go. They got some heavy shot cav, some medium melee cav going in. And there's the big first clash here. Onagers coming in, getting a little bit of friendly fire there for us. But I did keep 1 unit going to attack the onagers. So this Germanic Lancers unit is over here taking care of the onagers. Back over here, they are starting to get a little bit closer to the walls. We have some Eastern Auxilia? I think that's how you pronounce that. But either way, got some very heavy spears, some heavy axe infantry pushing up. Axe infantry and stuff will break through us very quickly. Arrow towers are like machine guns in Attila, putting out lots and lots of arrows. Oof, nice little volley there from this unit of archers. But my teammate is clumping their men up a lot, so looks like the computer's in a little bit of a frantic moment there. Let's go check on how the cav engagement is going. I disengaged from this big cav battle over here because they started to push up more melee infantry. I pushed this unit out after I did get rid of both of these onagers, which was very big for me. So now I was thinking about pushing them back over here to help out, but this is starting to look like a lost cause because I'm facing both of the armies cav right now. They have a little bit left back here, but for the most part, and they're already broken. So yeah, that sally out worked a little bit. Got me both of this army's onagers down, and I see that they aren't chasing me with any of this cav, so I'm taking the opportunity to take this shot cav and charge in over here to these onagers. As you can tell, they're just chasing me down with some infantry right now, so I'm going to get a nice charge in the backs of these onagers. See if we can't see it. Bang. Beautiful charge there. Taking out this onager. Over here, they are getting really close to the walls now. These archer towers are putting out lots and lots of arrows. As you can tell, this unit, all of my friendly archers are putting out lots of fire. I'm still just kind of sitting back here. I'm moving a couple units into positions to kind of plug gaps if needed. But for the most part, I'm falling back my pikes. I'm falling pretty much all of my units back to defend the town square in the end. Over here, we were able to break one unit of onagers. I pushed them quickly over to break this second large onager, which they're already wavering, but I have to push that unit out of there before these guys get too close. So I'm pushing my cav out of there, and yeah, they're just wavering. I did not manage to break them, unfortunately, so I got that unit out of there, but the onager is chasing me. But I'm just going to continue on my merry way, because if I turn around to fight them, this heavy axe infantry will catch me. Back over at the front, they have breached the walls. The fight for the walls has started here. As you can tell, you got some spears pouring out of these siege towers. These archers are stuck. He is now retreating his archers, sending in this unit of Burgundian axemen to fight for the walls here. Nice, nice. Back over here, it is a lot bigger of a cluster. Let's slow things down a little bit here. It's a lot bigger of a cluster over here. We just have units upon units of spears just holding these walls here. They were able to get behind us here, break down this gate, and sooner rather than later, they're probably going to start flooding troops in. But yeah, I've completely forgot about this unit over here, micromanaging them, so I tried getting them out of there, but it was essentially too late for them, so I had to eventually just turn them around to their death. Not much else I could do with those guys there. Over here, I've set up a nice little defense here with this heavy spear infantry. I told him to go into a shield wall formation, and yeah, I also pushed up one of my units of archers just because of how clumped up the enemy is. I thought that this would be a good time to get lots and lots of kills. The balance of power is still definitely in favor of the attackers. They had more money, they have better units, so yeah. But look at that. These guys are getting absolutely smoked right now. They are getting cut down by archer fire, arrow towers, everything. And, yeah, looks like my teammate did bring an onager, and the onager is putting down a lot to, just putting down lots and lots of fire here, which is going really nicely. This big clump of friendly units is now being surrounded, but they are managing to put down quite a few units of enemies before they are getting surrounded. So that's, I mean, couldn't really ask for too much more here out of a CPU. These slingers, ooh, very heavy slingers pushing up. Hopefully they were able to get a bunch of kills. But yeah, I'm starting to block this pathway off here, because if we let that go, they get a extra capture point here. They can always push behind my men holding here too and get to my archers. So yeah, I'm just kind of setting up here, setting up for the long run. I pushed these two units of Spearmasters and what do we got here? Almonic Scavengers back. As you can see there. Back over here, the second army is starting to push their troops up a little bit, getting them ready to go for the second phase of this attack. But my friendly is pretty much dead here. He's exhausted most of his infantry, if not all of it. And yeah, pretty much all he has left now is just archers and slingers. So very unfortunate. Slow things down a little bit here. See if we can't get a couple non-super laggy close-ups here. Such a brutal battle here. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, well, let's keep things rolling here. So now, we're getting to the point here where I was a little skeptical on whether or not we were going to win this. If you look at the battle of power, it is not looking great for us. The biggest advantage we had was manpower, and we are getting to the point where we are about even in manpower, which is not good for us at all. These guys, this very heavy spear infantry is starting to be focused down a little bit. Same with this big clumping of units. It's starting to be focused down a little bit by some slingers, it looks like. And yeah, it's just not not looking the best for us right now. But we'll see how things end up going here. My units are about to experience the first little taste of battle here. I remember watching this during the battle. I was like, oh, first taste of battle, and they broke. So, unfortunately, no battle for my units yet, other than that cav. But yeah, I was able to get a nice shield wall set up here of nobles, as you can tell here. Look at their awesome little gold helmets. So cool. But yeah, what my current plan here is I was going to hold this area, and this area. I know that's 3 choke points, but it was going to be a nice little like kind of outer hold. I really wish I would have saved some ammo here in this, because I would be able to be racking up kills right now. But I just left it on fire at will and just kind of let it do its thing. And it picked up some decent kills, I think. Let's see here. Does it tell me how many kills it's gotten? 9 kills, which is, it's okay. Not the best. Kind of wish it would have more. This archer unit's already picked up 44 kills, which is awesome. And yeah, let's see what some of these internal units have gotten. 100. Oh gosh, 0 kills out of this unit. Really? No, 54. There it is. 35. So yeah, truthfully, we're at the point in the battle where we're getting to the point where it's just me versus the enemy, and my friendly unit only took out about 1,400 of the enemy. So I've got about 2,300 to take out myself still. So yeah, I'm starting to get into some melee battle here. They charge some heavy axe infantry over here to engage my Germanic nobles. Nice little fight there. But yeah, let's push out, see what's going on with the rest of the map. For the most part, they are starting to push their cav in. I told these guys to try to support over here because, yeah, look at that. They're just charging their cav in. They're just pushing my men back right now. And they're clumping up big time over here, so I told them to just put all of their fire down over there, because that is probably going to be the best place for their arrows to go right now. As you can tell, putting down some very nice supporting fire. These guys are at 49 kills. This unit is at 9 kills, just sitting back here, just letting loose some arrows. See if we can't watch another volley here. Not really. But we got some Germanic Spearmasters here to hold the front line. Spears can hold forever, so they're just going to sit here and just hold the line. But I noticed that their generals are starting to push around this corner here, which surprised me a lot. I was not at all ready for this, because back over here there's a tiny gap that they can push up from the sides here. So I'm pushing these units over here to fight, but I see that that the general is starting to come over here, and I kind of have a panic moment. I'm like, I don't have anything back here to defend. If these guys were to push up through here, I am done for. So I immediately launched my reserves here. I got some Bejeweled Nobles. Look at these guys. I immediately get my reserves moving here in a second. Yep. I get both of my reserve units moving to that front. I turn my general around in a second. Let's see here. Yeah, I did push this swordsman unit down here to help hold, because these spear units are doing God's work right now, and my archers are also doing amazing. Let's see here. Yep, they're just putting down fire right now. Look at that, already breaking. But I am seeing that they're pushing these units over here to break down this barricade. So I think I actually end up pushing this swordsman unit back up to here. But yeah, look, here it is. Both their generals are over here to try to flank us. And now this is a big turning point in the battle. I'm like, both their generals are exposed, have no one to really help them. So I am pushing my general in to try to help wipe their general out. And yeah, I push him in here, get him set up. Back over here, both my units are still somehow holding over here. These Bejeweled Nobles are doing amazing and holding to the last man. And look at that. Archers are still firing, picking up kills. Let's see. These guys are at 62 kills, getting their money's worth over here. And look at these guys. Just holding. Spears are doing what they do best, which is just sit here and hold the line. Look, just racking up kills right now. Already at 32, and they have only lost 17. That is beautiful. But they have started to break through. They're surrounding this unit of Bejeweled Nobles over here. And at this point, I'm thinking, all right, it's about time that we fall back. That probably wasn't the best defending position for me anyways. So I start to fall these archers back in a second here, I believe. Look, these guys are at 78 kills. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. But this spear unit eventually did fall, but they killed lots of enemies in doing so. And I realized that my flank is exposed. We don't have a good defensive position set up over here. I was not expecting for them to push up over here. And here they go, sending an onager crew. They have medium melee infantry. They have heavy axe guard. Look at these guys. That is going to be hard to beat. Got some heavy axe guard over here. And then they have more heavy axe infantry. Not good. Not good at all. And they're taking down this arrow tower, which there's not much I can do about that. If I push any units out there, it is just gonna... I can't. Well, yeah, I really can't push any units out there because we are fighting their generals right now. They're already down to 39 and 31. My infantry is doing amazing right now to put down this cav. But yeah, my general... I gotta figure out how the... I don't really know how the rally system works quite yet. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but I didn't notice that these guys started to get focused down, so I do just unfortunately leave them here to get focused down a little bit by archers, which is not the best move. Well, not by archers, but by this medium skirmisher cav. And they do come charging up a little bit, and then they turn around and run away. They did that a lot, and yeah. I don't notice. I think I turn around, charge my general here in a second, or I charge this unit of noble Germanic swords. Yep. I realize that, like, my flank is exposed here, and I need my general over here. I need them to hold this. And look at this. They're sending this unit of medium melee infantry all the way around back here to go back over here. We killed one of the generals. We were able to slay one of the generals, which is big time for us. I'm keeping my general in melee at this point. I'm like, listen, if we can get both of their generals, the swing in morale alone might win us this battle. So I'm pushing over another unit of noble Germanic swords here. Pushing them into melee. Awesome. Getting them in the fight here. Because there is a lot of, I mean a lot of stuff. And I'm telling my archers to focus fire over here. Because this clump of infantry and cav is a perfect target for my archers. So I'm telling them to just let loose hellfire over here. And look at that. You can see the little splashes of blood whenever a big grouping of arrows come in. Let's see if we can't see another one. And look, they're pushing up more of their skirmisher cav. They're just pouring units in over here to try to beat us. And it is just not working out the best for them. And I think, yep, this unit over here finally broke. But look at the amount of dead bodies over here. That unit did everything that they could, which was beautiful. And yeah, look, just putting down absolute mayhem from this guy here. Let's see, how many? 44 kills, 88 kills, 107 kills for this crossbow unit. And they just started to fire, which is crazy. Here comes another volley coming in. Let's see here. Oof. Just putting the pain down over here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But, and again, they're pushing all my flanks hard. They have this unit of crossbows. They have a bunch of infantry pushing up onto this flank here. And all I have is this one unit of spears to hold this entire flank. But this is some elite Almanic scavengers. They're they're going to be pretty tough to break here. We got, look at this. We got them in shield wall formation here. And these guys are exhausted from their charge. And here they come running in. And my guys should be able to make very quick work of them. Seeing as they are extremely tired, already losing 3, 4, 5 troops just like that, and we have not lost a single unit yet. Back over here, my guys started to get skirmished down. This pike unit got skirmished down hard. They're being focused down by pretty much every single archer unit that the enemy has. Over here, I pulled my general out of the melee to keep him alive. I did not want to take an unnecessary casualty. And just look at this. My archers are just putting in work. These guys at 88 kills. These guys at 78. I do have a... Yeah. I couldn't get this Scorpio to work very well. I mean, it says they have 35 kills, which means that they were fighting at some point. But I have not been able to get them to get into position and fire how I've wanted them to fire this entire time. So, this unit will come into play later. So just remember this Scorpio unit. Because this unit is probably, honestly, one of the biggest reasons why I ended up winning this battle. But yeah, right now, I'm just telling my crossbows, listen, guys, if we want to do anything here, we have to focus down their crossbows. Because look at these crossbows. These guys are nuts compared to my crossbows. You got medium crossbow infantry, and my crossbows are very light crossbow infantry. Two completely different statures. And I did push one unit of pikes that was holding back over this unit of pikes. I pushed them over here to help hold because of just the amount of enemies that they have here. And just look at this. Look at this grouping of men fighting against my pikes and spears. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Holding is all I can do right now. And yeah, my crossbows, I'm just telling them, just trying to focus down these guys here. But they're just putting the pain down on my men right now. There's not much I can do to really beat those guys at all. Over here, I pushed this unit of pikes back to hold. I told my general to hold that position so he can get fresh, stay out of combat. And both these units are out of arrows. I'm telling them to run into melee now, because we need every unit of melee infantry possible to push these guys back. And I do want to save my pikes for later, so I tell them to push in, try to push these guys back here. And we are breaking the enemy. Look at this. We got... What unit is that? Medium skirmisher cav broken. What do we got here? Axe infantry. Look at that. 168 kills. That is what axe infantry can do to some shielded units there. So it was very nice to see these units break. And look at that. They're completely breaking off the battlefield. They're shattered. And my men are victorious here. I'm telling them push in here. Finish off this unit of axe infantry, because they will be a big problem for us later on if we don't finish them. So I just tell them push in, shatter these units. Let's get them off the battlefield. Over here, we are starting to lose a little bit of ground here, taking a little bit of casualties. My pikes are getting in the battle now, and they are holding well. Ooh, look at that. Big time kill there from that guy. But yeah, my pikes are laying down the pain here. They are at 39 kills, and my spear unit is at 34. And yeah, here it is. This is when they start to come into play, I believe, this Scorpio. Maybe not quite yet. I think, yeah, not quite yet. Once this flank becomes a little bit more exposed, they come into play. I set them up here, and I fire directly through here, and the carnage that they do is absolutely nuts. I want to see one volley from it. That's all I want to see. Because I was not able to watch this very well during the battle. Oh. Oh. Is this it? No, it's just crossbows firing. I think I tell him soon. Maybe? Maybe not. Okay. Well, we'll come back to these guys. We'll come back, because when they do start to fire, that volley is crazy. But yeah, we are starting to lose quite a bit of units over here. We're down to 42 in this spear unit. and we are down to 45 in this pike unit. I've pretty much given it my all to hold this flank here. I'm doing the best that I can, and I think, is this when it happens? Come on. I mean, it's got to be soon, because look at how exposed their flank is. I think I tell them too soon. Maybe? Anyways, back over here, we are able to win this battle. I'm sending my general back in to clean up the last little bit of enemies here. I'm walking this unit over here to try to get them a little bit less exhausted by the time they get over there for the fight. And let's see. Come on. Come on. It's got to be soon. Look at that. Look at the crossbows picking up kills there in their flank. Come on. Come on. I know it's soon. It's got to be soon. Look at that. Look at that flank that's exposed. Come on. Come on, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. Fire. Fire. Like, look at this. One Scorpio round would just tear through them. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Woo. Did you see that? Oh, let's see if we can't catch another one. Look at that. Boom. You see that massive? Just rips through them there. Killing a crap load. Look at that. They're already at 54 kills when they're at 30-something before. Up to 57. I'm just shooting into their flank here. That heavy melee infantry got there just in time. I cannot stress enough how close that was. Look at that. Scorpio just putting this unit down. They're shattered. I'm just telling, just reload and fire. Just reload and fire. Because the more that they fire into this flank here, the better off we will be. Look at that. Bang. Oh, that dude just ate that bolt to the chest. But both those units are now, both those melee units from over here are now over on that side. My general finishes off this flank here. Look at the amount of dead bodies here. Oh my goodness. That was a juicy battle over here. Look at the amount of dead cav. Over here, my Scorpio is still just lighting it up. This unit is out. Both my crossbow units are out of ammo, but not after getting 67 kills and 145 kills. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I charge them in here on the flank to try to get these units to break. But, yeah, my units are very depleted here. Down to 20. They're shaken. Down to 59. Down to 14. Like, it is just not looking very well right now. But their spear units are not doing much better, and this is all that they have left in their attack. But we are not doing much better. But look at the balance of power. We are down to 300 men each to fight for the town center here. But fortunately for us, my ally did save his general, which is going to be all Burgundian guard, which is going to be very, very hard to get through. And being spears is all they have left, these axes should be able to just tear through them. But they're back there in reserve holding the town center. My Scorpio finally gets beat back, but not after getting 70 kills in that last little stint there. 70, that's almost a whole unit. Wow. Look at the amount of dead bodies here. That is nuts. Let's see how many kills these crossbow units have here. 241 kills from that crossbow unit. This one has 162. That is what I'm talking about, how these units are extremely deadly. But look at this. I'm pushing my general around over here to take out that unit. Oh, yeah. Here they go. Here they go. Pushing over to secure that win over here. Make sure that these guys don't escape too. And the general has started to engage in combat here, fighting these spears. See if we can't get some close-ups of the battle here. Ooh. They are being beat back a little bit though, but they are doing well to take out these spears. Taking out the last little bit of enemies here. Broken unit, wavering unit, and then this unit will break. And just like that, we win the town center fight. And my general is running down their crossbows like a madman. Look at him. Just running them down. Which, I don't even know which one of these guys the general is. See if we can't spot him out here. I don't think it's the standard bearer. Although that would be kind of cool if the standard bearer was the general. Oh, they got in formation here, which means that general should be up front. I don't know which one he is. But running down these crossbows here, the balance of power is extremely in our favor. 169 units to 170. We are able to catch these crossbows here, and we are cutting them down like a hot knife through butter. General is getting a lot of his kills right now. Ooh, off with that guy's head. Good night. But yeah, this is the biggest concern right now, is while this unit of crossbows is fighting, this unit can set up and put a very, very, very deadly volley into us, which they do eventually here. They stop, turn around, and put a very deadly volley into my general right here. Ooh, look at that. Cutting my general down. I tell him to charge in here, and look at that. Ugh, another gross volley. Down to 44 units here, but my general doesn't care. He knows that this settlement is his now. Oh, off with that guy's head. That was an execution over here by Grandpa. But, yeah. Tearing through this last unit of crossbows. This unit did return, but this unit breaks, and the second that I start charging them, they waver and break off the battlefield, and that is the win. Down to the last man, we fought this battle. We won it against overwhelming odds at a point where this balance of power was almost completely to here when we were surrounded, but getting very big victories out of my spears and stuff. And look at that. Whew. That was a slaughter, but yeah, that was crazy, crazy battle. If you guys did enjoy another Siege Saturday, let me know down below. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Peace.